that day? Do you remember that day they took your child's life? And do you remember how your whole world just changed from that moment? And that you can't go back no matter what they do.
Hundreds of families gathered today in downtown Los Angeles to honor murdered loved ones during the 3rd annual National Day of Remembrance for Murder Victims. Families rallied in solidarity to advocate for the rights of victims' families in the judicial process. It's the first such rally in Los Angeles, a sign of growing awareness of the plight of victims of violent crime. And it comes as the November 4th anniversary of the passage of Marsy's Law approaches. That was the California constitutional amendment voters approved last year to create a comprehensive Victims' Bill of Rights that is a model for the rest of the nation. The event was organized by Justice for Murdered Children founder LaWanda Hawkins, whose only son was murdered in 1995. Hawkins started Justice for Murdered Children in 1996 and has been a leading advocate for victims' rights since, strongly supporting Marsy's Law. California Attorney General Jerry Brown spoke to victims' families.
My commitment is to make sure our laws are enforced, that our prison system works, that we protect the citizens, and we help the victims, and we help stop the murders, stop the crimes.
Dr. Henry T. Nicholas III, lead organizer of Marsy's Law and Broadcom Corporation founder, told the crowd,
"We were the underdog. Our organizations were geographically dispersed, yet we prevailed by taking advantage of the technologies that I've had the honor of helping to develop in my profession. These technologies have the potential to create a unifying force among our geographically dispersed and economically disadvantaged movement. New technologies, including social networking, will enable us to expand the comprehensive victims' rights movement, enabling our goal of incorporating victims' protections in a United States constitutional amendment."
Dr. Nicholas's sister, Marsy, was murdered by a stalker ex-boyfriend in 1983. Los Angeles County Sheriff Lee Baca said, "This is the time for decisive action."
This violence must end. Any American anywhere in this country could be the victim of a violent crime. This is a terrible testimony to how much violence there is in the nation that's supposed to be the most prosperous in history, and certainly one that describes freedom with great elegance.
This is real. We don't get to go in there and change our makeup and say, hey, come on with it. This is real. These were our babies. And if you're a mama, you...
For more information, go to www.marcyslawforall.org.